Hello students. Today we are going to start with a new chapter, surface chemistry, which comes under the physical chemistry. Surface chemistry is a phenomenon which deals with the surface activities, the reactions that are going to take place at the interface. When two physical phases, say for example, liquid phase when comes in contact with the gaseous phase, or the solid phase when it comes in contact with the gaseous or liquid phase. So that is called as an interface. So whatever reactions happens in the interface is known as the surface chemistry. The chemical reactions, it may be even a physical reaction where the binding takes place between the reactants, and in the chemical reactions also there is a expectation of new product from the reactants. So whatever reactions takes place at the surface, or you can say as an interface, is all about the surface chemistry. So in this unit you'll be studying some important features of surface chemistry such as adsorption, catalysis, and colloids, including emulsions and gels. So few topics about emulsions and gels have removed. Earlier it was there. So whatever is there for your syllabus, let's see that. Okay. So here in this picture, you can see at the right top of your screen, here you can see here, this is a molecule which is going to adhere on the surface of the particles. See, this is the surface. Imagine this is the surface of a solid, whereas this is a gaseous particle. For example, I'm telling the interface. Now there is a development of interface where the gas molecules get adsorbed by the surface of the solid. Why this happens? ಯಾಕೆ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಆಗುವಂತದ್ದು? Okay, so ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ best example, ಇದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ನಿಮಗೆ best example ಅಂದ್ರೆ, so in your school days you might have done this. When you dip the chalk piece in the ink, what happens? Suddenly the chalk will turn its color from colorless or white to color. Okay, red ink ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು dip ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ red color ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, blue ink ಅಲ್ಲಿ dip ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ blue ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, or else if you just dip it in the water it becomes white, right? So ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಅದರ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನು ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಚಾಕ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದು ಆ ಇಂಕ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಅಡ್ಸಾರ್ಬ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಅಡ್ಸಾರ್ಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅಬ್ಸಾರ್ಪ್ಷನ್, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಡ್ಸಾರ್ಪ್ಷನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಎಡಿ ಅಡ್ಸಾರ್ಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಡ್ಸಾರ್ಪ್ಷನ್? ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್. Adsorption is the phenomenon of attracting and retaining the molecules of a substance on the surface of the liquid or solid. ಅದು ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ ಆದ್ರೂ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಸಾಲಿಡ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅದೇನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಅಡೇರ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಥವಾ ಅಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So this results into the higher concentration of molecules only on the surface but not on the inner core. So here you can see sample of surface here they have given. Say for example chalk ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಇದನ್ನ ನೀವು chalk ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, these can be considered as the ink particles or water particles. So just imagine the ink is dropped on the surface of the chalk. When you cut the chalk, the inner core of the chalk will be colorless. Okay, it is not colored, it is still white in color, whereas only the part which is exposed to the ink is becoming colored. So that shows it is a surface phenomenon, and thus it is called the adsorption. So adsorption can also be defined as the accumulation of molecular species at the surface rather than in the bulk of a solid or liquid. So if it goes to the bulk, then it is called absorption, not adsorption. Surface ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ concentration ಇರುತ್ತೆ compared to the bulk. So this is termed as adsorption. Okay, the substance, here you can see, the substance adsorbed on the surface is called adsorbate. That means the yellow particles, what you can see here is adsorbate. ಯಾವ molecules ಆ solid surface ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಗಿ adsorb ಆಗುತ್ತೋ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು adsorbate ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Okay, this is called an adsorbate. And the substance on which it is adsorbed is called adsorbent. Here the chalk is acting as an adsorbent. This is an adsorbent and adsorbate. Just like in the solution, as we divide solute and solvent, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಅಡ್ಸಾರ್ಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಎರಡು ಫೇಸಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಒಂದು ಅಡ್ಸಾರ್ಬೇಟ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಅಡ್ಸಾರ್ಬೆಂಟ್. ಎರಡೂ ಸೇರಿದಾಗ ನಮಗೆ ನಡೆಯುವಂತಹ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಅಡ್ಸಾರ್ಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Okay, adsorption. Here the ink particle will act as an adsorbate and chalk will act as an adsorbent. And the surface where the process takes place is called interface. A surface in navenanta heltivi, ee surface in interface anta heltivi. Okay. Yeah. So here is one more example. The black body, what you can see here is an adsorbent. That means this has a surface on which the adsorbate, the green color particles are going to accumulate. Okay, you can see here there is no green color particles inside the black body. Illi ಒಳಗಡೆ ಅದು ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯ particles ಇಲ್ಲ. Suppose if it is absorption, then body ಒಳಗಡೆ ಕೂಡ ಆ particles ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. But ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ರೀತಿ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. Only in the surface you can see that. That means it is the adsorption process. So which example is this? Adsorption of oxygen. So these green particles are nothing but oxygen molecules which act as an adsorbate. Okay, and on the surface of the charcoal, so this black body is nothing but the charcoal which act as an adsorbent. In this example, the molecules of oxygen are the adsorbate while the solid charcoal is the adsorbent. This is another example. Even sometimes few examples we can take for adsorbents. Okay, adsorbents examples, we can take a chalk, silica gel, animal charcoal, plant charcoal. Okay, so these are some examples for adsorbents. Okay, and adsorbates, many gases or liquids can be considered. Yeah. So here are few examples, by that you can understand it better in a better way. Okay, how the adsorption process takes place. In a solution of an organic dye, say methylene blue, when animal charcoal is added and the solution is well shaken, it is observed that the filtrate turns colorless. The molecules of the dye thus accumulate on the surface of the charcoal, that is, are adsorbed. Aqueous solution of raw sugar, when passed over beds of animal charcoal, becomes colorless as the coloring substances are adsorbed by the charcoal. That means, ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಈ ಬಾಟಲ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ನೀವು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ just. So this is colored whereas this is colorless, and here this is colored, this is colorless. That means colorless ಯಾಕೆ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ at the bottom you can observe there is addition of charcoal. Okay, charcoal ಅನ್ನ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ ರೀತಿ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಯ್ತು, saffronin, here in the first case the saffronin is taken, it has lost its color after adding the activated carbon tablet, because carbon here is acting as an adsorbent which is absorbing all the colored matters in the colored solution. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು colored matter ಇದೆ ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಅಬ್ಸಾರ್ಬ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಕಲರ್ಲೆಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಮಿಥೈಲ್ ರೆಡ್. ಓಕೆ, ಮಿಥೈಲ್ ರೆಡ್ ಆರ್ ಬ್ರೌನ್ ಕಲರ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಬ್ರೌನ್ ಕಲರ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಕಲರ್ಲೆಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಆ ಕಲರ್ಡ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಅಬ್ಸಾರ್ಬ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೆ. And here also toluidine blue has converted into colorless solution. And silica gel, I had given example for adsorbent. The air becomes dry. That means silica gel has the capacity to control humidity. Okay, humidity is nothing but the moisture or water molecules get adsorbed on the surface of the gel, silica gel. Okay, ಇಲ್ಲಿ silica gel adsorbent ಆಗಿ act ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, whereas water is acting as an adsorbate. These are few more examples, by you can clearly understand how the adsorption takes place. Okay, ಇದೆಲ್ಲಾನು ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆಯುವಂತದ್ದು. ಈ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ರಿವರ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ನೀವು ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್ ಅಡೇರ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಬೈ ಹೀಟಿಂಗ್ ನಾವೇನಾದ್ರೂ ಹೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಈ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ರಫ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ವೇರ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ದ ಜಿಗ್ಜಾಗ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಆ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಅಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಇದನ್ನ ಹೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ದ ಪೋರ್ಸ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಓಪನ್. ಪೋರ್ಸ್ ಓಪನ್ ಆದಾಗ ಅಡೇರ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್ ಎಸ್ಕೇಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಡಿಸಾರ್ಪ್ಷನ್. Okay, that is the reverse of adsorption, separation of adsorbate from the adsorbent. That is called as desorption. Okay, so we have desorption, that is the separation of Adsorbate from the surface of adsorbents. Okay, or this is the reverse of adsorption. And one more terminology we have, that is called sorption. Okay, what is sorption? It is the process of adsorption and absorption that takes place simultaneously. Simultaneous ಆಗಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ at a time adsorption as well as absorption ಎರಡೂ ನಡೆಯುವಂತದ್ದು. Okay, for example, in this diagram you can understand. Imagine this is a solid surface where it acts as an adsorbent, and here we have molecules. This is one case, and in another case the same surface we will take, and here we'll take the particles. Okay, so illi enagutte, after some times all the particles get accumulated on the surface of the solid. Surface alli accumulate agutte. So next coming particles will not get the chance. Only once the surface get accumulated with or concentrated with all the particles, there is no space for next coming particles, because surface alli iruvantaha ella space fill agogutte. ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದು ಆ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಇಂದ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಹೋಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Whereas here what happens, the particles once they get connected with the surface, they slowly enter into the inner core of the substance. ಈ ರೀತಿ ಆ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಾನ್ಸ್ ನ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಕೂಡ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಎಂಟರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. That means the particles are absorbing, not adsorbing. So in the second case we can observe the absorption. This is absorption, whereas this is adsorption. Okay, so that is the difference between adsorption and absorption. Sometimes what happens, both takes place simultaneously. So if they do not enter into the surface, they can't enter into the bulk, inner core tanka hogakagodilla. So first surface alli concentrate agutte, then it enters into the interface. Okay, interface anna daati inner bulk tanka hogutte. ಎರಡು ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಆದಾಗ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು sorption ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. So you need to practice the definitions of adsorption. So I think this definition is easy, and the examples are also I had given. And these are some examples for adsorbents. Okay. And here we have the definition for desorption and sorption. So let us see what are the differences between adsorption and absorption. Okay, so this is very, very important for 2 marks. Yeah. Yeah. So the difference between adsorption and absorption. As I said, so this is very, very important for 2 marks and very simple differences you can clearly understand. So what example I had given for the chalk and the ink was the adsorption, and just imagine by dipping a sponge in the water. So sponge na ನೀವು water ಅಲ್ಲಿ dip ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? So the water molecules will enter clearly into the sponge. So inside the sponge. Okay. So ಅದನ್ನ ನೀವು absorption ಗೆ example ಆಗಿ ತಗೋಬಹುದು. So adsorption, chalk and ink case, whereas sponge which is dipped in the water is absorption. Example for an absorption process. Okay. Yeah. So adsorption is the surface phenomenon whereas absorption is the bulk phenomenon.